You are the most beautiful young woman I have ever known. I didn't always feel that way, but this day I took her face in my hands and I looked her in the eye and I loved her so fiercely. I told her, I am so sorry I betrayed you. I am so sorry I didn't have your back. I'm so sorry I judged you. I turned my back on you, and I have been judging you for years. But never again. Never again. Because in that moment, I understood in a way that I never had before her story. Her story, the one who had grown up under a cloud of shame, who was the product of young parents who were too young, and the girl was ashamed and hid in a closet as her father beat the father of the child because he was so angry. The mother had to quit school to be able to give birth to her. She had to be hidden away because her mother was so ashamed that there was a pregnant teen in the house. So as I understood this young woman's story anew, this young woman who had then entered into an abusive marriage where she was actually told, you will marry this person who is 11 years your senior, and you will bear him a child. I finally understood the story of this young woman who left that abusive marriage with 2 babies of her own after having lived in a cult for years. Not a penny to her name, no job skills, no place to turn. How dare I judge her? And yet I had. I had carried her shame and that generational shame on my shoulders like it was a trophy. It was a long journey, and I won't say that it was one sudden moment. It was a long journey of dismantling this comfortable jacket of shame. But there was a moment when I was in the middle of a mindfulness training, teacher training, and the assignment was to do a loving kindness meditation for ourselves for an hour a day for a week. No problem, I love the love and kindness meditation. It's great. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease. But on the 3rd day of this meditation practice, I let myself go deep. An hour is a long time. I had to let go of all the resistance of, I can't say that to myself. I went deep and I suddenly saw her. She was 21 years old. She'd been married, divorced, escaped from an abusive husband and a cult, and was alone by herself with 2 babies. What the fuck was she supposed to do? But I saw her as I had not seen her before. I saw her story. I saw her shame. I saw her despair. I saw her needing to make a decision whether to pay rent or buy food. And I sat down on the couch beside that young woman, and I turned her face to mine. I held her face, and I said, "You are the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I will never leave you again. I will never judge you. I will never betray you again with my judgments about how you got out of this situation, how you navigated these terrible difficulties, how you shed this mantle of shame." She cried, and so did I. It was the first time I ever felt true love and compassion for myself. I have stumbled since then, and I've gone back to habits of judging her, but I catch myself. And I say, how dare you, from your privileged position now, to look back and judge that young girl? She survived for you.